Right, Woodlands Winners, we are back. We're one man down, but Mark Hughes, welcome back.
Yeah, morning, Paulie. One lady down this morning after Bet and Win successfully trialled at Rangiora today, I'm told. So for those good judges out there, trialled very nice, and I'm pretty sure the replays will be up later today, but he's well and truly on the way, the son of What the Hill, to hopefully a very successful campaign.
Yep, and I've got no doubt he'll potentially highlight in one of these videos we're going to do. I gave you a run sheet, said which way we're going to go. We'll stick with What the Hill because Friday night at Kilmore, this is a horse with immense ability. Third last there in the yellow colours. I speak of Kianguchi, of course, being by What the Hill. What a barnstorming finish this is, Hughesy, and this is a horse going places.
Oh, yeah, this horse is bound for metropolitan type racing, and also looks to me like a really nice long-term Inner Dominion prospect as well. Great trotter, pure high speed, great gait. And Marg Lee has been very patient with this boy, and they're starting to reap the rewards. Look, he just joined in there like they were nailed to the fence, those ones on the inside. So great win by him on Kilmore Cup night, Friday night, and a solid half a dozen days for What the Hill. New winner at Cambridge last night in Sunset Hill, Kianguchi, obviously, as we just saw there. Foot tapper won at Menangle yesterday. He's a Wizard, won the opening trot race at Pinjarra on Monday afternoon. So three or four very good days for him, and some very good results at Dayton in Ohio on Saturday night with some of his two-year-old races as well.
Plus, we had Bolt for the Hill, super impressive at Alexandra Park, and one at Timaru as well. The one as well. So he's really getting the runs on the board. That is what the Hill. We'll go to America. We're going to go with Lather Up. Odds on Alleluia. Dexter Dunn in the bike in front. And you can see those sectionals down there, 26-3 lead time, 28-3, 28-1 and 28-4. This was super impressive. And Sudsy, as he's more affectionately known, getting the job done everywhere, right across the board, mate.
Yeah, look, this is a stunning result for this daughter of Lather Up. She's now 7 2-year-old starts with 6 wins. She took a track record there for the 2-year-old fillies there on Saturday night in 52 and change, but about an hour later, her daughter of Down by the Seaside actually broke that track record again. But yeah, she's a beautiful filly. Dexter in the bike. She's out of a Badlands Hanover mare. Lather Up out of a Badlands Hanover mare topped the sale this year in Tasmania. So there's a nice little niche that is working. Had a couple of other good qualifiers in New Zealand and Australia in the last 7 days as Lather Up. So he's well and truly on the march, mate. Had a look at him today, actually. 13th on the 2-year-old size list in North America, beating horses like Crunch, Stay Hungry, McWicked. You know, he's made quite a few more dollars than them this year so far with his North American 2-year-old crop and his 3-year-old crop up there. I think he's about 15th on the 3-year-old size list up there. So doing the job, just chipping away there like a tradesman. But as we all know, it's a long game.
And the exciting horse Tactivi steps out tonight, actually, at Addington. Tomorrow night at Addington. Johnny Cox in the bike. It's a horse to watch with a future as well. We'll stick with New Zealand for the minute. Sweet Lou doesn't need much said, but what a return to racing for this horse here. First up, Wagstar. He's always threatened to be an exciting horse. He's brought up his 6th win doing this, but 54-4. It couldn't have been more impressive winning tonight on this occasion.
Yeah, Lou had a bit of a night out at Addington there on Friday night, but gee, Wagstar, it was special. Just sustained high speed all the way. Literally wins under a hold as well. The margin was 15 lengths. They just don't win like this at Addington. We know he's on the path to much bigger and better things in the coming years. As I say as well, and Tack McLeod won the Canterbury Classic on last Friday night at Addington. So he well and truly makes his way into the New Zealand Cup now. He's got a golden ticket to the New Zealand Cup. So the Lou boys and girls just keep doing the job. Duchess Megxit, unbeaten, won the Neville Yar size fillies heat at Auckland last Friday night. So Lou just keeps on keeping on. He is a juggernaut, mate.
Yeah, you said there before, Tack McLeod gets into the New Zealand Cup. Wagstar is actually trying to get into that as well, which is pretty exciting for a young horse like him. Mark Hurrell in the bike there and done a great job. And then we're going to go back to Melbourne, but we're going to be touching off on quite a few different here. But Coastal Drive have a look at the last quarter of this horse. 26-9 for Andy Gaff and Geordie Leadham.
Yeah, look, very impressive from the outside of the arm at Melton on Friday night. Hasn't had a lot of luck and bad barriers and probably a few tractability issues over the journey, but he broke his maiden there at Melton on Friday night under a hold, home in 26. I was speaking to the owner yesterday. He's now going to the paddock and looks as though that mare will back up the truck to Down by the Seaside this season, which is very good for him. But look, my ultimate Barney won for Seaside at Menangle yesterday. Had a brand new 2-year-old winner at Pinjarra on Monday. Nathan Turvey trained Down by the Avenue. His brand is consistent. It's very good. 14 2-year-old winners in Australia. I think he won a heat of the Heidi George at Swan Hill last night. Havana by the Seaside. Waterfronts one got a picket fence next to its name in Tasmania. So Seaside's doing a very good job. But it's something that we did forecast, and I'm comfortable in the knowledge that he's just going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, absolutely. Right onto the Pangrazios. As you said there is exciting for Australia, especially Melbourne people this weekend with the Woodlands Derby. Heats being run, 2 heats of the Derby, but also the Oaks will see Coastal Babe stepping out for Stephen Reid for the first time here in Australia. And a lot of people are going to sit up and take notice of her. She's drawn the right alley, hopefully to get to the front, and she'll just roll along. She's a serious horse. Don't worry about her last start. There was a few issues with her, those 3 runs, but she's a serious horse, and it's going to be great to see her on Australian soil and see what sort of time she can run out.
Yeah, Oaks heats on Saturday night, and obviously the Woodlands Stud Victorian Derby, 2 heats there on Saturday night at Melton as well. So looking forward to those. Looking forward to Coastal Babe's Australian debut. I think we've got a sprinkling of all our boys' sons and daughters through those 2-time honoured races on Saturday night.
Yep, there's a Sweet Lou stepping out. It's only had 2 starts, so they must think something in that coming down from New South Wales. Down by the Seaside, we've just had Lexington Sales Day 2 just finished up there, Hughesy, and some pretty amazing results, especially for Seaside.
Yeah, look, Lexington Day 1 yesterday, Day 2 has just finished our time, so stunning results for him. Sale topper yesterday on the pacing end of it, a $425,000 colt, ironically out of an American Ideal mare. But all in all, a really Day 1 solid average for him of 221 grand. They backed up the truck on Seaside today in Day 2 there, averaging around 150,000 after Day 2. He had a $350,000 colt through the ring today there. So as we know, the Yanks are big on him. We're big on him as well. We know that translates down the line here on the racetrack and in the sales ring. So a massive 24 hours for Seaside at Lexington, and there's more to come.
You say the Yanks are big on him. Some at Bloodstock obviously purchased one. Luke McCarthy bought Gentleman's Club, another Seaside there as well. So some prominent Australian names as well, putting their hands up at those sales and purchasing the Down by the Seaside, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Look, Summit's, and to Jamie's credit, he's been on Seaside since the start. He's a flag bearer for him. He loves him a lot. They're breeding to him again this year. They've gone the next hog up there with the dual eligibility of having an Ohio horse up there and being able to stake into other races. So, and the fact that Luke McCarthy, our preeminent trainer in this part of the world, and obviously our best big race driver, if not our best drivers on Seaside, then that speaks volumes to the way that the smart Australian people are thinking about Seaside.
No, absolutely. The full roster is out. You go to woodlandstud.co.nz to see those. All the prices are there, both in Australia and New Zealand. American Ideal in Australia is fully booked and finished, as is Sweet Lou. But I believe there is still some American Ideal semen available in New Zealand. Mark, is that correct?
Yeah, there's frozen American Ideal in New Zealand available. The odd drop. The rules are different over there for horses that are deceased. So we can breed on with American Ideal for the next X amount of seasons or until the semen runs out. But in Australia, the rules are different. It's 1 year only. So the year after their death, plus free returns after that, if they're applicable. So, yeah, look, shed doors open, mares in foal, semen coming over the ditch again today. We're breeding another dozen or so mares in Australia. It's only early, but we're content with where our numbers are at early, which is good. And just hiking back to Lexington today, the top selling lot was a $550,000 daughter of Better's Delight. So I thought I'd put that in for the old boy, the king. That's why he's the king.
Yeah, he doesn't feature in these videos that we're doing because he's a king and he has his own little platform and he's flying along. Every now and then we might sneak one in, but there's not a real lot of need to. Hughes, thank you. Anyone wants to get in touch with you in Australia, I'll put your phone number up. Get in touch with Stacey White, Cameron Grant. You can ring the Stud Direct and talk to Tony Graylin as well over there for all your bookings and also inquiries as to when the semen is shipped and moved. Hughes, thank you very much, mate.
Thanks very much, Paulie.
Off the MC Labour back straight they trot. 30.5 was that second quarter. Third section in 29.2. And it's Dichotomy who led a couple of metres. The outside Meadow Valley Star. Berries and Cherries 3 deep. 4 wide Tweedledee. 5 wide Kianguchi. Starting to warm to the task but still 12 off the leaders. Grumpy's about to sprint lane with her Festus Phoenix. Dichotomy's in front of Meadow Valley Star. Kianguchi's running on from way downtown. Up along the sprint lane late. Grumpy along with her Festus Phoenix. But Kianguchi, look at her go. Right down the outside, sped away, huge for nothing.
South Seas Rock driven up. Fernetti ran to third. Jimmy James Maguire giving chase, but the further he goes, the better he travels. Wag Star put a gap in them. 5 lengths South Seas Rock, then Fernetti, Jimmy James Maguire, but he's got them breathless turning for home. 28.3. Wag Star, he opens up by a dozen. He opens up by 15. He might even get him by 20. Wag Star at the 150 metres. He's a pretty special horse, all right. First up, did all of the donkey work and wins it by a mile. Wag Star, what a stunning win. Wag Star by 20 lengths.
Trailers see her rule. And Rose Run Ashley, the 3/4 odds on Hialeah, cinched away by 2.5, nearly 3 from Queen of Fear. Prolific Fire comes to the outside from third. Gorgeous Package still fourth. 28-1 down the backside, 123-2, and odds on Hialeah has a lead by 2 as they come to the top of the stretch. Prolific Fire on the outside. Queen of Fear trying to battle back. Center of the track, Gorgeous Package, but no one will catch odds on Hialeah. She is drawn away and will win it by 4.5 on the line. Odds on Hialeah from Prolific Fire, Gorgeous Package, and Queen of
up behind the leader, struggling a bit, always a showgirl as the leader snuck away. Coastal Drive on the home turn at the 300. Harbour Springs peeling 4 deep off its cover, going half pace behind them. Daughter of Darkness can't get a look in. Think Fast, Run Fast, Speedy Healy, but away and gone. Coastal Drive into the lane, he's 10-12 in front, battling on, always a showgirl. Up along the inside, Think Fast, Run Fast, but it's going to be an easy win for Coastal Drive. Breaks his maiden in style all the way.